You cannot be increasing the rate at the port. That will also deter others. What will happen is that business community are very smart people. They will divert the cargo to Lomé or to Benin or to Africa Coast and find a ways and bringing it back to our market. That is where government will not get. But anybody who is doing smuggling is a smart person. Mind you, he want to invade taxes, and I'm not supporting those kind of things. I'm not. I don't have the figures, the statistics figures to tell you because I don't want to make it because your platform is a big platform.
Yeah.
Many people are wrong. The point with the issue we are having is that we are not doing so much in terms of export.
That is the foundational point.
Apart from the traditional commodities that we export, we can say that Ghana is the second highest exporter of cocoa, then gold, diamond, bauxite, and the rest. When it comes to non-traditional export, we are doing well, but not too well. I think we need more market, and I'm told that China has given us the opportunity to enter market free. I want to appeal to our Minister of Transport and Agribusiness that please don't just travel with government officials, travel with the business community. If you are going, take a shea butter trader, take a shea butter exporter, take a yam exporter, take a time bar, take exporter, take somebody that do the business. So that when you go to B2B, then we're not just going to bring it, but we are also sending something to the other part of the world.
Hey, welcome again to the Africa Discourse channel. We are here with a seasoned expert in the import and export business, and we're going to have a conversation about the movement of goods and services across Africa and how this industry is contributing to the future of Africa. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. For the benefit of our audience, could you maybe state your name?
Well, thank you very much. My name is Samson Asaki Awingobit. I'm the Executive Secretary for Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, and we are part of the people who are organizing the program. I've been the one trying to assist the Indian gentleman who have put up this high-level conference for today, and trying to link him up to other business associations in Ghana. And so today we are here to participate, and I'm sure you saw my stand. My organization is in charge of importers and exporters in the country.
Yeah.
Our main objective is to protect the interests of Ghanaian exporters and the Ghanaian importer. Vis-a-vis, we look at best practices in our various ports as compared to our neighboring ports. And when these vessels or shipping lines are called into Ghana, what some of the challenges that importers go through or goes through, or when we are going to clear your cargo at the port, what are some of the challenges that we go through, fees and charges, or trying to register your product with institutions like the FDA, the Standards Authority, the EPA, the Plant Quarantine Division, especially if you are bringing cereal.
Yeah.
If you are bringing food and drugs related, you have to go to FDA.
Of course.
In terms of standardization, you have to go to Standards Authority. EPA is talking about environmental pollution and stuff like that, chemicals, hazardous chemicals that you are bringing. And so many institutions that my organizations work. And most of the times I sit on the tariff negotiations by the Ghana Port and Harbour Authority. Anytime the Port Authority want to introduce a tariff for the business community, and one of my association has worked to the extent that we have gained the center that many institutions working within the port community, actors of the port community, cannot work without the importers and exporters association.
Interesting. So you see a very critical intersection between the business and government.
Absolutely.
Right. And we see
that's what I did not say. As well as if government want to engage, central government want to engage, as we speak now, the Ministry of Finance is trying to prepare for a budget for November.
I see.
They will have to engage the importers as well. So we need to understand what kind of tariff line they want to introduce or they intend to introduce, or which of the tariff line that they intend to abolish. And we are looking forward to see the 2026 budget that will be presented sometime in November. That at least if after all, government should be able to abolish the 2% special import levy or the 1% COVID levy, because business people are really crying. Apart from, we want to see a stability of our city in our port. As we speak now, the government took the helms of affairs of this on the 7th of January. We were using 13 or 12 point something in calculating duty at the port, and the government came around April to July to August. The rate was around 10.2 to 11. I think now, as of speak, it's about 12.2 or thereabout. We normally want it to be a standstill. We normally want it to be like run for like 3 months before subject to, so that the business community can really plan and then, so that as you speak to, as I'm in your studio here, many of your viewers, those who follow your net are all watching. They want to know, okay, from what is the stability? Is there any uncertainty, or there's no certainty in terms of right now? If I want to import today, maybe my cargo will arrive in Ghana port by November or by December. What will be the rate like? As compared, the city is.
Of course, these are questions that are definitely being asked. But I mean, the market dynamics affects that stability, right? Because we have the dollar increasing and reducing from day in and day out. That affects import duties as well.
Yes,
it affects the stability. Do you think that the government of Ghana can at any point get to the point where they have one fixed figure?
Yes, one fixed rate.
A fixed rate?
Yes, at the port, yeah.
Is it feasible?
Yeah, it's feasible.
With the market dynamics and fluctuations of currencies?
No, there are two ways.
Yeah.
A fixed rate at the port when goods are entering for clearance process, yes. But a fixed rate in the interbank rate, I'm not quite sure about that. Because the interbank rate is a win-win situation. I remember at the time there was 10.2 for a very long time consistently. Our exporters were crying because they had already made their projections. At the time, the government taking over the affairs of this country, rate to dollar was around 13, 14.
Yeah.
And so if it came to 10, so anybody who had made his projections that I'm bringing 20,000 as my export proceed, I'm bringing $90,000 as my export proceed, and then had calculated using the 14, and now it came down to 10.2. The person is entirely lost. The person, whatever projections and budget the person was making.
But the person also gained
now
when it increases.
No, now the government said they were trying to look for the fit for the rate, so that it will serve the interest of it will pay off to the exporter to convince him or her to bring the export proceed. I don't know. People were now left their export proceed to stay in Europe instead of them bringing, and that caused the artificial shortages of the dollar that we saw. The dollar was appreciating as against the city. So government needed to get a fit, and now this fit that government got is good. Then importers too are crying because we went to the market, put our cities and said, I want Forex to transfer to pay my supplier so that I can clear my cargo. Because the exporters were furious and they were not bringing their proceeds back home, there were artificial shortages. And so the government said, okay, let me meet you halfway, bring it so that your brothers who are also doing the import can also get the Forex to go and bring it. And again, there were other companies that moved to the counter to withdraw large sums of dollars, which the government also said that the Bank of Ghana also came out and said, no, we are not going to allow that to happen. You can only withdraw $10,000 for equivalent, or else anything that you want to do transaction. There were also another group that the Bank of Ghana also realized that they have also created that shortage of Forex. They tap, send, pay, and others. They collect the dollars and then they give the city. Meanwhile, the dollar hasn't hit our account or come to our source. And so that was another cartel way of holding the dollar so that the few ones that the Bank of Ghana was offloading to the system, when it gets short, definitely it will cause artificial speculations for the rate to shoot up. And that is where it has brought it to this far. So I am not thinking that there will be a flat rate in the banking system, the interbank trading, but government can control the rate at the port. That can be 6 months, or 3 months, subject to renewal.
And we are thinking about government revenue.
Yes,
because government requires revenue to run the system of economy. So if there's a fixed rate on the government,
we still pay duty.
We still pay duty. We still pay duty.
So that's we still pay duty. But government should also bear in mind that you cannot be increasing the rate at the port. That will also deter others. What will happen is that business community are very smart people. They will divert the cargo to Lomé or to Benin or to Africa Discourse and find a ways and bringing it back to our market. That is where government will not get. Because anybody who's doing smuggling is a smart person. Mind you, he want to invade taxes. And I'm not supporting those kind of things. I would rather prefer to appeal to government that when the rate was 10.2, you could see the amount of volume of revenue that you collected. And so if now there's a 12.1 or 12.2, if we can stay it for the next 3 months, as we speak now, any orders that is being done now is done for the December sales.
Yeah.
And so do not let the business community have panic and then trying to say, okay, look at the way the city is behaving and how is also behaving. If my city get to the market, by the time my cargo gets here, I can pay. And for that matter, let me take it to Africa Coast or let me take it to Togo and then find ways and bring it. That also will not be good for government.
Okay, I want to ask you, what is the percentage of exports Ghana exports as to imports?
I don't have the figures, the statistics figures to tell you because I don't want to make it because this is your platform is a big platform.
Yeah.
Many people are around. The point with the issue we are having is that we are not doing so much in terms of export.
That is the foundational point I'm trying to bring.
Apart from the traditional commodities that we export, we can say that Ghana is the second highest exporter of cocoa, then gold, diamond, bauxite, and the rest. When it comes to non-traditional export, we are doing well, but not too well. I think we need more market, and I'm told that China has given us the opportunity to enter market free. China is one of the biggest markets, so that could pay off America.
So you're saying China is
slapping on us? Is it?
We can enter into China?
Is it 10% or 15%?
I think it's 15%.
15% good now. So we can now enter China. Yes, our goods that goes to China market is duty free now, and so that is something that can pay off. Those of us who goes to export to American market can look for a new market.
I see. Now let's just stay on the import. How accessible is your organization to anyone who wants to dabble into the import and export business?
Okay, so Import and Export Association has come to stay. We've been 11 years now. Just go on what do you call it? Google and Google www.importers-and-exporters-association-of-Ghana.com. Then you will see immediately make www.import and export. Our platform is highly read in Asia, Europe, Africa. Everybody's reading. Everybody goes to our platform, my platform, to get information in daily basis. If I tell you we launched this thing on the 6th, this website was launched on the 6th of August. And if you go on the platform right now and you see the traffic that is on it, you will marvel.
What information can we get on your website?
So many information, very interactive. Just Google yourself. I mean, you are live.
Definitely.
Just Google important as well. Then you will be able to. Just Google. If earlier on data, just Google important as well as you will see us, and it's very interactive. One can register. Okay.
Yeah.
On one can register to become a member. One can and also send a complaint in the form of WhatsApp straight to me. One can ask any queries. You can raise any queries. Then we are there to support. If you register we will see that we've registered. There's a way of paying of registration fee is there. As a sole proprietor is 1,500 Ghana cedis to be a member. A corporate organization is 2,500 to be a member. And if you need to pay through our bank, you can call. We'll give you our bank details. But you also have the MTN startup or pay. It's there. You can just pay.
So what is the benefit for a member?
The benefit is what we spoke about in my initial remarks. Yeah. Where do you have the challenges? What product are you bringing? What are the country requirements you want to know? What institutional requirement you want to know? You want to know I'm bringing this hazardous. Listen, what are the requirements for EPA? What are the requirements for maybe you are bringing food and drugs related FDA? Then we can advise. Plan quarantine innovation, we can advise. Where you have the challenge, if your cargo is at the port and you have any challenge at custom level, just let us know. Then Importer Association will take it up and handle it for you.
Okay, I want to go now into Ghana becoming a hub for exports, right, as a future endeavor. Where do you see Ghana exports or Ghana commodity export maybe in the next 5 years? Do you think we might be able to have matched up the imports?
Well, for now, our import base is high. We spent $400 million bringing frozen chicken. Yeah. $300 million bringing rice. And President Mama, the big push. And the Akoko and Kite program that they are bringing will be the best. It will be a game changer if it's well implemented. Okay. And now that they want to set up farm centers where they will bring tractors and equipment in various districts. So if you are a farmer or potential farmer, instead of crying that I don't have the money to pay, they say no, just go there, register, and they'll come to plow for you, and then you grow. And so I'm looking forward. I'm in one of the committee president. Mama have set up called Export Accelerated Development Committee. I am in the Ghana exporters page. Federation of Ghanaian Exporters is there. I think AGI president is there. A lot of various associations are appointed, and the president is the chair of that committee. And so we serve there in our capacity on our various institutions that we represent in our respective way of contributing to our quota for the national development. And so the ultimate aim is, if you are able to prove, even if you are spending $300 million and then $400 million on chicken, and 400 million, half of it is even come to stay here. It's going to boost a 10 round economy.
Of course.
The $300 million for rice, if even 1.5, half of it is going to stay here. That is going to boost our economy. And so I look forward to see that if the government really walk the talk, sing the song, and dance the song, we will get somewhere. And our export is going to be one of the best. And that is why I'm happy that when America was slapping us on 50%, we are getting another country say come. And you know the population of China.
Yeah,
very huge market.
But don't you think maybe China is also trying to get access to our produce so they can begin to reinvent it?
No, but China, if you look at our economy is taken by many Chinese.
Yeah.
Because you have China Mall, the rest are all here. China Village, the rest are all here. And so already they are producing, they are bringing, and they are also giving market access. I think that's going to be good. I want to appeal to our Minister of Transport and Agribusiness that please don't just travel with government officials. Travel with the business community. If you are going, take a shea butter trader, take a shea butter exporter, take a yam exporter, take a timber, take exporter, take somebody that do the business. So that when you go to B2B, then we're not just going to bring it, but we are also sending something to the other part of the world. That's the only way. If you don't do much export drive, much non-traditional community export, mind you, all the time we shall be crying that there's no dollar in the system. It's only the export that can bring dollar proceeds. And again, I want to encourage Bank of Ghana that you should be able to profile to know many of Ghanaian importers, where do they import from. If you are importing, I'm importing from Japan. That Japan use dollar. Why can't you advise the commercial banks to have a sister company there? I put the city here, and then I can tell my bank to do whatever relationship that they have with the.
Well, I thought we had this GIPS, and then we have the Africa.
Well, because I know some banks here. If you go there they have a relationship with some China banks. You put the city there, then they'll just speak to their correspondent and the money there. But you have to put the money, go and look for CD. Sometimes you have to go to the black market and buy. I think that is not something that.
If the import and export business is the critical driver for the dollarization of our economy.
Yeah, because when you export, you bring the product back, you bring the proceeds back home to help, or you use the proceeds to buy a goods and bring it to sell. So yes, it's one of the critical drivers.
So the only way to solve this is to be able to ensure that interbank settlements are done with international agencies as well?
That's one factor. The other factor is that we need to do a deliberate drive on export. I'm looking forward to see my committee, the committee that I find myself, the president said, look, people must go out there to look for market for the Ghanaian. I'm looking forward to see, I'm told that the last time the president had engagement with the ambassadors, that the envoy they've just been dispatching, they've told the ambassador that they should be able to not just go and follow political economy, but they should also look at the business economy as well.
Thank you so much for bringing us so much critical insight around the import and export value chain in Ghana.
What's your link to? Also want to see know your link so that my team, my IT team, and my team can link the interview.
Our production team would be in touch.
So for someone, okay, well, so we are in Tema. Our office is in Tema, Community 1, around the Meridian area. Apart from that, as I said, if you go to if you don't want to do import and export association, just do www.IEAG Ghana. IEA, then add Ghana.
Yeah.
One word. IEAG Ghana. Then you will see us. You can guess, or www.importers and exporters association of Ghana. Then you will see us. Or you can reach out. If you open, my number is there, but you can take it 0243 57 50 46 0243 57 50 46. The last time 0243 57 50 for Samson Asaki Awingobit, Executive Secretary, Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana.
Thank you. We're just speaking to the Executive Secretary of the Importer and Exporter Association of Ghana, who has given us critical insight around that industry and how that is helping shape the future of the country and also shape the future of Africa.
I look forward for you to follow up with an interview. Let me know what has been the reactions.
Most definitely.
Viewers, what are your viewers asking to know?
The questions.
Maybe people have their interest areas that they want me to educate. We are always available.
We'll definitely look forward to having
you. Invite you. I will invite you.
Podcast.
I'll also invite you. I'll invite you to my office. Absolutely.
Right, and speak about some of the critical questions that people have, not just in Ghana, but people looking at coming into Ghana.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, sir.
My doors are open. Whatever they want, assistance that they need, we are here to serve. Thank you very much for having me, my brother.
Again, that was the Executive Secretary of the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana. Thank you. This is the Discourse Channel, and my name remains Richard Joseph. I'll be right back. Cheers. Bye.